Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back to a brand new, mostly brand new Let's Play in Super Mario World. We are continuing the series here on the channel for that one, and I did do an original. I did do one of these back in from Super Mario World back in 2018, I believe, but it was a long time ago, and my equipment was pretty bad, and and from there. Uh, Try going back to it for a bit just to see, and got through like maybe 2 minutes of it. I was like, okay, I need to do something about this. I hated it. I fucking hated it. But here we are once again, hoping to do it justice for Super Mario World for everybody out there watching today. We are going to do a 96 exit run. We are going to go through every single exit, both regular and secrets. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. And boy, is he ever still going strong. This game was out in 1991 here in the States, 1990 in Japan. I believe Super Mario World was a launch title for the Super Nintendo back in the day as well. So I think of that along with F-Zero. I think there was like a 9 or a 10 game lineup when it came to the release of the Super Nintendo. It also caused a lot of controversy back then too, but that's more on a parental level because parents were more pissed off that, you know, you had to upgrade from a regular Nintendo to a Super Nintendo, and that was a new story thing back in the early 90s. So yeah, it is what it is, but you know what? It is 16-bit Mario. This was originally, well, technically, it is the 4th game in the Super Mario Bros. Series because this was originally called Super Mario Bros. 4 Super Mario World. Early renditions and screenshots of the game show it, and so it's like this is Super Mario 4. In case you guys are out there wondering like why they haven't continued the numbered series, well, they did. It's just not really numbered. So here we are in the first level here. We got some brand new enemies too. T-Rexes, Bonsai Bills, those big-ass bullet bills here. Charging Chucks. These motherfuckers, I don't like these guys at all. Whatever. I was hoping to bounce off his head and hit the tape, but it went horribly wrong. But yeah, Mario looks great in this version. And my brothers had this growing up too as well. They had a Super Nintendo, and I remember this was probably like later in 1991. This is probably like 93, maybe 94. But here we are in the Yellow Switch Palace. Basically, these Switch Palaces are extra bonus levels that will provide you with an extra block once you complete it. They come in 4 different colors. Yellow in this case for the Yellow Switch Palace. It's also a green, a red, and a blue one. Now, I almost said brew for some reason. My English, where does it go? The power of the switch you have pushed will turn these yellow dotted squares into exclamation blocks. Your progress will also be saved. Sweet. Continue and save, and we've permanently unlocked yellow blocks in the game here. And we didn't even go to Yoshi's house first. We just went straight towards the game. So let's go ahead and go to Yoshi's house real quick. And we can see here, hello, sorry I'm not home, but I've gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi. And you got these nice little berries up here. Just a single screen room, which is pretty cool. And then you can go left or right here. Yoshi's Island 2. Continuing on with the stage on this one. And you can grab like you did Mario 3. Love doing that. But here's that yellow block that we unlocked at the end of the Yellow Switch Palace here. Now, what's unique about 2 of these blocks, the yellow and the green, is that they contain a power-up. These yellow blocks will always contain a power-up. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi, on my way to rescue my friends. Bowser trapped me on that in that egg. And you got your main pal Yoshi here with yellow or orange arms, and you got a nice little drum beat every time he's on the stage there. Not accessible in all levels though. He can go through regular levels just fine and underwater levels, but he can't go to ghost houses nor castles in this one here. The neat thing about Yoshi is that he can eat up enemies. He's eating up the berries here. Can't eat every single enemy though. He can only eat like small enemies like shells, Koopa Troopas, Buzzy Beetles, stuff like that. Uh, and Yoshi here has a power that, throw his tongue when you push the power of the Y button here. And should you have another Yoshi egg pop up in the level while you're riding Yoshi, that always turns out to be a 1-up. Monty Mole is a good example. No, Yoshi! See? Cool. Go explore the level a little bit here, and we grab what's known as these dragon coins. These are the ones with the pictures of Yoshi on them. There's 5 in every level. Grab all 5, and you get yourself a free guy in the process. In the GBA port of this game, the dragon coins are mandatory for 100% completion. In the Super Nintendo, while not necessarily mandatory for completion, and I have heard rumors, but I can't completely confirm this, that if you collected all of the Dragon Coins in the Super Nintendo version of Super Mario World, that the Dragon Coins turn to like princess heads or something like that, or they turn to something different. I don't know that for sure. I've never seen anything proving it. I've never read anything online about it. I'm thinking it's bullshit, but if someone out there can let me know, be greatly appreciated. Give me Yoshi. Okay. So this tape at the end of the level I was talking about, should you manage to cut it, at a certain point, depending on how high you are, you get a certain number at the end. Those are bonus stars. You see they feed towards the middle area of the game. Now those bonus stars, if you manage to get 100, you get to go into an extra bonus game, which you can win more free guys. Here we are in World 1-2, basically, or World 1-3, Yoshi's Island 3. And you can see here that these blocks have formed a platform that we can walk on safely now. If we hadn't hit that Switch Palace and come onto this level beforehand, these would all be empty, and that's a bottomless pit. So it's beneficial to get through that Switch Palace first, and when you start playing this game for the first time, recommend doing that first. Otherwise, you're probably going to give yourself an additional challenge that you're probably not asking for. So let's go ahead and see if... Nope, no pipe down here, so I can't really see any. Okay, not the way that I was going for, but there we go. Sweet. See, those saved Yoshi, and I'm pretty sure I missed a pipe down there somewhere. Nope, there it is. You got these P switches here. Converts the coins into blocks. Keep it moving, shaking, and baking. I love the Yoshi drum beat for the stages here. Ooh, I almost flew too close to the sun there. And almost did it twice. Alrighty, one more. And we'll make it through. Now, these blocks are unique in the fact that if you manage to collect 30 coins in this level, or in any level that this block appears in, which I doubt I did in this case, if you manage to collect 30 or more coins, this becomes a 1-up. If not, it becomes a regular coin. Becomes a regular coin. Did not collect the 30 coins in this one to get the 1-up. But I do get a 1-up from collecting all the dragon coins. And 19 bonus stars to boot. Now, there is one more thing unique about that bonus tape in the end. Should you manage to break it at the very top of it, not only do you get 50 bonus points, you also get 3 free guys as well. But the frames, it is like you have to be precise with your timing in order to get it. It is not easy to get. A lot of times you'll end up hitting 40, but to get 50, I think you'll probably have to be like within a couple of frames, or 2-frame window or something like that. I'm not sure, but you can see here though, with Yoshi as well, he has another ability that he could bounce on bounce on enemies no problem without taking damage. Mario can't do that. If Mario was dumbass trying to step on these pokies here, he would take damage. So can't have that happening. Well, I screwed that up. That's fine. Basically, I could have gotten a star, and I could have gotten a few more free guys at least from killing these enemies here, but that's okay. Give myself an extra challenge, why not? Oof, no, I'm not leaving without Yoshi. What the fuck? There we go. That was close. So now we got that out the way. Here we are in the first of many castles that we'll come across this game. Iggy's Castle, number 1. The main fortress castle level in the game for the first world here. The Koopalings do make their return in this, and they do have the magic wands that they have in Mario 3. Well, so, I think one of them does. But each boss fight is unique in this one as well. Iggy's not really that bad. You'll see it in a second here. But yeah, they make a return. Bowser being the main villain once and for all. You know, once again, you know, stealing the princess, all that fun shit. I think stole her while she was on vacation or something like that, at least according to the GBA port. Halfway through the level, let's get inside the door here. Squish. Yeah, that shit will kill you. It's not insta-death, but not. Don't get squished. I mean, you really don't want that. I'm just gonna go to the far right here, and I'll be all right. Bam. Just keep moving to the right. Iggy is done. 3 jumps if you manage to time it right. Otherwise, you're going back and forth. But yeah, the goal is to get him inside of the lava there. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. And the cutscene gag as you go through each castle level, amp up and, you know, I mean not amp up, but it goes up bit by bit. It's a different bit each time, and I think it gets funnier each time. But now that we've gotten all of that completed, Yoshi's Island completed, we're now inside of the Donut Plains. You may have noticed on that level there that there was a red dot instead of a yellow dot. Anytime you come across a level with a red dot, that means that there's 2 exits inside of that level. So there's a regular exit and then there's a secret exit. Forest of Illusion, a world that you will come across later on, will be filled with that shit, and I hope you have a fun time figuring out what goes where, because I sure as fuck did as a kid. He lied. So here we are, a nice little bonus area as well. Sometimes you go through these pipes, you have 3 question mark blocks, and you saw that I hit all 3 in a row and managed to get a 1-up. However, it is different each time. Hit the wrong block, you lose your chance at a free guy. But get the 2 blocks right, you can get a free guy. Now, you can't jump up like that and go up another level without hitting them, and I'll be honest, it's aggravating. And I think there's only been 1 time in my life I've ever gotten this area perfect. You can get up to like 5 or 6 lives in that, should you manage to get all of it there. There we go, Yoshi. Don't leave me, buddy, please. I need you, sir. We're going to go on through the rest of the level here. Booyah. I did it again. Okay. Now you notice here there's some outlined green blocks here. The red dot areas on the map have 2 different exits. If you have time and skill, be sure to look for them. Now the secret exit of this level is located up above. You can't reach it right now unless you have the leaf power up, but we're just gonna go through this level like normal for now. Just pretend like, you know, we're just going through this game, and we'll tackle the secrets as we get it. 40 stars. See, I'm close to that 50. You don't go. It goes from 40 to 50. It doesn't go from like 41, 42, or whatever that case may be. Now, this bonus game here, you see that mushroom in the middle? We're pretty much playing tic-tac-toe. So we just got to make sure we're hitting the right. Let me see if I can time it just right here. If I can get some mushrooms here. Whatever. There we go. And based on how many you get in the row is the number of free guys you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Managed to get it perfect. That's 9 lives. Or 8 lives, excuse me. Donut Plains 2. You saw there's like rocks surrounding it. That's because it is a cave level anytime you see that on screen. So, or be prepared to be part of a cave level. Not all of them are going to be automatic like this, but just happens to be the first one of the game. And oof! This one just happens to be an auto-scroller. This one also has 2 exits, and we're going to go for the exit that will allow us to take us to the next Switch Palace of the game, which is the Green Switch Palace. Now, you want to be careful here because those things will crush you. You will die and lose a life if you get crushed by it, so just be mindful of that. Beautiful. It's better that you have the leaf for this one here, for the secret, if you can hold on to it. Now this, I believe this is the pipe up above you want to go up. I was about to say, it's like, it has to be it. Sweet. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this blue shell like this, right? Make sure you have a power-up that you're able to break this by pushing the A button. Once you do that, you grab the blue shell, and you want to kick it up at this 4th block here. That pulls up a vine, and that takes you to the area. Or if you have Yoshi in hand like I do, you can just eat it, hit this, and go up. I'll explain the Yoshi abilities in a bit. Well, a little more further down the line. But basically, Yoshis have different abilities when they eat different colored shells. I'll probably explain that in the next episode. But now we're going to continue on in the Green Switch Palace here. And I screwed up that bonus. What that bonus is what's supposed to happen in that bonus is that the shell is supposed to drop, the Koopa is supposed to kick it, so that way we can get a free guy by the time we reach the pipe, assuming we run towards the pipe. We're going to continue and save, and I think that's pretty decent for a good first episode of Super Mario World here, so we'll continue our adventure through the Donuts Plains in the next one. Until then, do like to thank you guys for watching. Hope you have yourselves a fantabulous day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Good night.